Three. Well, welcome to the Sunrise Band, to the Citadel for Metal Fellowship. Thank you, Konstantin. He is the band's lead vocalist, for taking time out of his busy schedule to discuss their latest release, which is Absolute Clarity. It's about 10 years old. This is the 10th anniversary, but it's just as relevant today as it was when it came out. And it is a dynamic and hot album that I missed, and you probably did too. But now you got a second chance. So please give this a listen. He's coming from actually right near Northampton, in the Midlands. Um, and he's moved out temporarily. They are a Ukrainian band, but as you can imagine, there's a lot of bad things going on over there right now, and we're all hoping and supporting them and hoping that that will end soon, and this and their country will be free again, free to do what they want and get all their land back too. Um, don't have peace unless they get their entire country back. They should not have to give up country for somebody that invaded them. That's definitely my feeling, and I hope all the rest of the people in the West. So let me let him say hi and go ahead.
Yeah, hello everybody. Hello Mark. Thank you very much for inviting to this interview, and thank you for your kind words and support to Ukraine. We really appreciate it.
Definitely. We really we want to see an end to this. Those of us that are on the other side of the current occupier of the White House, none of us are happy with it, and even his people have left him. So hopefully, we're going to get some changes, and I know we will in November. But they released this album back in January 16th of this year, this anniversary edition of the album. Tell us, but first of all, tell us a little bit about your background as far as how did you guys put together the band, and how did you meet, and why the name Sunrise? And by the way, he's got beautiful weather over there. We've got beautiful weather, so it's a perfect day for sunrise. But go ahead.
For Sunrise, it's a pretty long story, which was started in back in 2003, more than 20 years ago, and since that time, even in 2016, it was a lot of lineup changes, uh, maybe three, four changes during the whole period. So guitarists changed, drummers changed, keyboard player changed. In 2016, we've got that great lineup with guys. It was Marat Adiev on the keyboards, and Ruslan Vakulyuk on the bass, and Serhiy Matushenko on the guitar, and me on the vocal.
Singing.
So that was a great time to create that Absolute Clarity album, which we've been working on maybe for 5 years until all the songs were finished and recorded. Was that we decided to produce that album by ourselves and record everything at our own home studio at that moment. So during the recording of the album, I also learned how to record and how to mix the material, how to work with the sound. That's why it was pretty long and complicated work.
Long time to live.
But
Yeah.
in the end, we are happy with the result. And maybe first of all, it was the brilliant musicians I've worked with, at that time, because as in the music world, people say if the band plays really well, it's too hard. It's very hard to spoil the record with bad mixing or recording.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right. Who were your influences when you were growing up as a kid? Who did you listen to, and you maybe heard one of them and said, "That's what I want to do. I want to be a lead singer of a band." Who was it that influenced you?
For me, it was really different thing, and maybe a bit unexpected, because my musical taste been changing constantly. Uh, Fortunately, I've started to listen music from really great examples, not power metal and maybe not even metal, but it was still world famous performers like Michael Jackson, Madonna, Beatles, and a lot of different popular music at that time.
Yeah.
And maybe my really first big interest was dancing music. Yeah, it's really
Oh,
unexpected. Eurodance.
I,
I've listened
oh, okay.
to that music a lot. Yeah, and maybe that's why sometimes in the music of Sunrise you can meet some parts from melodical parts from that kind of music, really masked under the metal massive sound.
Yeah.
But it does really good job for the music, I believe.
I agree with you. It diversifies it instead of just the, bang, 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 and, that electric guitar just roaring through your ear. And you're actually right. There are a few of these songs, which I think in the review, I mentioned are danceable. And yeah, and why not? You're going to be performing out there. You're going to have fans. Let them dance. There's nothing wrong with that. And you could do it in
If we
metal.
now,
There was a big,
if we now,
go ahead.
sorry, yeah. If we now listen to the bands like Beast in Black, Powerwolf, Amaranthi, we can hear really dance music,
Yeah,
which is displayed with guitars, drums, and everything. So this music developed maybe to these
yeah,
roots of dance music.
yeah. And there's only so long you can keep doing this at a at a metal concert. You want to get in and jump around and do things. So yeah, absolutely. Um, okay, so are you guys going to tour this album? I know it's a older album, but do you think you'll come back and tour and play a lot of these hits? Because I think you've reworked some of the songs a little bit, or
Yeah, yes,
yeah.
some songs was reworked a little bit. Yeah.
So people will be hearing, a different sound to maybe that song that they loved. Um, are you going to be doing any kind of tour?
At the moment, it's a bit complicated situation because of war in Ukraine, and
Most of the band
um,
members are still back in Ukraine, or
yes, indeed, and most of the band members on fighting on the front line actually.
oh, okay.
So we are praying for them to be safe and alive, and for the fast ending of these horrible events. So it's really impossible to do the things in a band at the present condition.
Well, that's
So
much more important, definitely.
yeah. So it's a really complicated question about touring and everything. Well, me and Daria, and she's my wife, and she's actually joined Sunrise back in 2018 or 19. So we are just two members who now is active and trying to do some music, composing and everything. So we are looking for some opportunities or developing some conditions for us to do something to still gives to our fans something interesting, some interesting content. Actually, this rare release of Absolute Clarity album was really good step for us, which I've been thinking about for maybe 4 years or 3 years,
Uh-huh.
because I would love to make some update to the sound to this album for fans to hear this album from another kind of point of view with the
Perspective.
bigger sound and everything. Yeah.
What does your wife, does she play an instrument or sing or in the band?
That is playing keyboards and she's
Oh,
singing. Yeah.
excellent. All right. And so inner you're still trying to create music, a new album with those people that are available and you and your wife, um, which is good. That is amazing. But yeah, you can't get the full group together yet until this conflict ends, which hopefully will be soon. What you guys are both working full time as well, probably.
We are trying to be musicians and we are trying to live from music. So we are doing a lot of performances and gigs. Uh, Unfortunately, not only with our own original music. So we are doing a lot of covers and everything. Fortunately, here in England, there's a lot of opportunity for musicians to earn some money
Good.
doing gigs in pubs, clubs, and everywhere where it's possible. So maybe the biggest our thing for like earning is our Queen tribute band.
Oh,
So
okay.
we do a lot of gigs with the songs of Queen as well.
Queen. Oh, okay. Excellent. No, that who doesn't like Queen? Yeah, they are excellent. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
really
in England they love them, so that's good. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
And during last maybe 3 years, we've been developing the the band which is called Delphinia. It's power metal band, which was started back in 2013 as my side project, a part of Sunrise. But it's really similar to Sunrise actually because the music is still power metal. So here in England, we gathered the whole band with English guys, and we've been playing concerts and festivals, and
oh,
half of our set was some songs of Sunrise. Actually,
oh,
so
okay.
it was half songs Delphinia and half songs from Sunrise. So people here in England, people were able to listen to Sunrise songs live on concerts.
Well, you have my email if you want to. If you guys have an album out for Delfino, please send that to me. I'd be happy to review it.
Thank you very much. It will be big pleasure to have a review from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Now, in the Midlands, since it's new to you, what is one of your favorite places to go? What do you like to do in your off time, spare time? Have you had
Oh,
had a chance to get out and discover it or?
yeah, yeah. For us England is a very new country with a lot of places to visit and a lot of places to see. So we are trying to discover what's around and everything. So if we have some free time available, we are going somewhere to some city or town or seaside
Yeah.
just to see what's there. And fortunately, you don't need to leave country just to see interesting things and everything. So there's a lot to discover here still.
Isn't, and I might be wrong, but I think Midlands is near Stonehenge.
I would say Stonehenge, it's a bit to the south of the country, maybe hour and a half of driving from where we are.
Did
Not
you get
far, not far.
did you get a chance to
And
see that? I'd
we,
love to see it.
we still want to go there and to see it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will do it soon. Yeah.
No, that's beautiful. And then the anywhere you go, like you said, on the coast, some of those, there's some beautiful sort of ledges that overlook the water. Yeah, there are some. Uh, the Who's Tommy film was filmed in part of that area, I think. And yeah, it's just a beautiful area near the ocean over that side. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
all right, let's talk about your album. And it is, again, please go back and listen to this. We all missed this album because I didn't even know about these guys back in 2016. And it's just a fantastic album. Absolute Clarity. It opens up with Tower of Power, and it really is a Tower of Power. Tell us some of the inspiration on that song.
The right name is Tower of Fear.
Oh, okay. On the MP3, it's a Tower of Power, but go ahead.
Yeah, so this song was inspired by what's happening in the world. Actually, it was 2016 when we released the album, and Ukraine actually was already involved in war because Russia invaded the Donbas region. So they annexed the Crimea
Right.
as well. So we already was in a state of war, not that uh, full scale, but still horrible because people died and bad things happened every day. So the Tower of Fear actually it's about some uh, mystical tower which occupied by some evil ruler who sitting in that tower and he's doing his bad things around and trying to um, make people scared of everything, trying to keep his hand on everything what's going on. So nothing good. We can make like comparison this Tower of Fear with Kremlin in Moscow.
Yeah. I was going to say
At this
his name
moment.
begins with P. Putin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I can say that the words of the song, we're trying to leave destroying the Tower of Fear.
Yeah.
So now what's Ukraine doing? Uh, they're resisting this invasion, and a lot of people just dreaming to destroy the Tower of Fear, to be free again, to live without fear, to live in peace and everything.
Yeah. And I'm my undergraduate degree had a lot of study of world history and things like that, and just um, a lot of people were like, Russia's just going to come in here and these people are going to roll over. I said, no, no, you don't understand what the Ukraine is. It's the breadbasket at that time of the Soviet Union. It's your people were some of the strongest people as far as the fighters, during the revolution and then after the revolution. And it's like, no, no, these people are not going to lay down and just surrender. They're going to fight to the last man. And so I knew this was not going to be over in a day, like a lot of people, expected. And you've proved that true, that you absolutely are not going to let this guy take over that country. And we're so proud of you guys for um, fighting the way you have. And, it's your country. And, to think that anyone even would, assume that you should give any part of your country up for somebody that invades you. No, no, no. I don't get it. I don't get how um, some of these people are negotiating. Um, what about Star Ocean? It's a beautiful song. Tell us a little bit about that one.
And Star Ocean song was inspired by the movie which is called Interstellar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, pretty old for now, but then
it
it
is.
was really, really great to see that movie. And it's about exploring space and different planets and everything. Yeah,
It's a great song and very
thank you.
very spacey and then Live in Peace. It when I saw that title, I don't know if you've ever heard of the uh, was it Bad Company? I think it was Bad Company. Why can't we live in peace? Have you ever heard that song?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a great song. Yeah, if you get a chance, Bad Company, Live in Peace, fantastic song. But yours is completely different. It does definitely deal with what's going on right now in Ukraine. But do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, that song was written in 2012, and it was before the tragic events in Ukraine happened. So maybe at that time we don't really expect that something bad will happen with our country, but maybe there was some, I don't know, feeling,
Yeah.
something that um, sent the signs of threat that something should happen. And this song was expression to all the nations and to all the people that our main aim should be to live in peace, not to make wars between countries or something. And if your ruler says, go and invade that country, go and kill that people because we don't like them, it's not right. And people should say to that ruler, you're going off, we won't listen to you, we won't listen to you, and we will live in peace, and we won't go to another country to invade it, because all the people should be friends and should do some beautiful things like music, art,
There's so
just
many.
to live and grow their children, but not the war, not in our century, because humanity should be developing, should become smarter, and humanity should see that war is never gives you uh, any benefits.
And your people are a lot like the people here in the Midwest, or not, I'm not in the Midwest. I grew up in the Midwest. The Midwestern United States, Kansas, places like that, and also up in Canada, that the grain area, the wheat. And they're mostly farmers and people that are peaceful and involved with nature and, are not looking to take over countries, and they have plenty of land. It's beautiful land, beautiful area, very rich as far as fertile. You grow a lot of like I said, it was the breadbasket of Russia, the USSR, and you know, you're not a warlike people, and so it's been
Yeah.
very difficult uh, for you to have to deal with this for so long. And part of it may be helping you is your prayers. Prayers for you is the next song. And are you very maybe not the word religious, but are you spiritual? Is there a spiritual sort of embrace that Ukrainians have?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ukrainians are really spiritual nation, I would say. Yeah.
Oh,
And about the song "Prayer for You," I would say maybe it's not that deep to some spiritual moment, but and I can't say it's about some real life situation. Maybe it was just some kind of inspiration to make the personal song. It's like a story of two people who were together, but something went wrong, and they gone apart. And but some feelings they were still alive, and it was like thoughts uh, of a man who still wishes the good things
yeah.
to his partner. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's personal, sad song, but it was just a sudden, unexpected musical idea which came to my mind when I had walk on the street. And I'm also a big fan of gothic rock, gothic metal, love metal, uh, from Finnish bands, and I love to do the songs also, which sounds like this gothic rock, gothic metal. So this song particularly was inspired by
And
these
the
bands who
next
play
song,
that music.
the next song is Reality of Dreams. And what do you dream about? I mean, I'm sure one of them is to unite this country again and end this war. But what dreams do you have for Ukraine to? It's going to take a long time to rebuild, and but at the same time, you guys are living through it. You're not letting it stop you, which is really powerful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're dreaming that our country will be free again, and we're dreaming that all the lands will be free. And unfortunately, all the died people, we can't return them now,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And Russia killed maybe 100,000 people, civilians, and the soldiers, Ukrainian soldiers as well. It's just a horrible loss for our nation and for our country. So,
Yeah.
but we still dream about freedom for our country, for people to live their life without this air raids, without this sound of shelling, bombs, and everything.
Yeah.
And this song, Reality of Dreams, is about the thing if you're dreaming of something really strong, if you believe that it should happen, one day it will happen.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Keep that.
And we really hope
Guys,
that
yeah.
one day Ukraine will be developing successful country with happy people.
Well, and I hope you guys become part of the European Union and then eventually NATO so that this never happens again. Um, yeah, that would really be wonderful to see. You need
Yeah,
protection. We don't ever want this to happen again. It's just been horrendous. What
yeah.
about the song "What Have You Done"?
It's another song about the power of your thoughts. So it continues the line of the song, Reality of Dreams. What you're thinking of, it happens with you. So the song is about some imaginary character who uh, who broke his life with his uh, wrong way of thinking. Maybe because he didn't know that all that he's thinking about, all his vision of life, it leads him to what's happened with him in the future or in the present day. So this song is kind of uh, is a speech to that person. Just stop and see what have you done with your life.
Yeah,
Just
review it.
change your way of thinking, and your life will change as well.
Excellent. Good advice. Good advice.
Thank you.
Here and then here comes the night.
Yeah, when here comes the night. It's the song which you maybe you noticed that it's really connected to the song what you have done song, and it's almost no gap between two songs.
Yeah,
And
they
when here comes the night,
run into each other. Yeah,
starting with the same melodical line. But the interesting thing that the topic of the song is a bit different. Maybe it's in some way describes me as a musical creator
yeah.
uh, because my creating activity is more efficient during the night time,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah, I
yeah,
I get all sorts of dreams myself. Yeah,
yeah. So very creative things they are coming to me when people usually go into sleep.
yeah.
So when here comes the night
It makes it hard
is
to sleep though, doesn't it? Yeah,
so when here comes the night is a song about some creative man who with the last rays of the sun uh, the another world opens in front of him, and he has visions, he has ideas, and he's sitting at his table and he's writing the lines that are coming to his mind. So it's about the creative process.
I know when I have those dreams, it's like I want to get up. I don't, but I want to get up and just go write it down. But yeah, but you don't want to get out of. You want to stay. Excuse me, especially during the week when you're working. It's like, no, I'll just, do that later. But luckily, I've been able to hold on to those and remember them. And then, when I do wake up, write them down. But some people work better by, the minute they think of something, probably like a song or something, lyrics to a song, go write it down right away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Very often situation when it's very late. Me and Daria, we're going to sleep. We're already laying in our bed, and bang, some
Yeah.
musical idea came to my mind. So I'm getting up. I'm going somewhere to isolated place, maybe it's bathroom, to record my idea to some recorder at least, just to save it
Keep it.
till the morning. Yeah,
How does she deal with
sometimes.
that? Because my wife is kind of the same thing. Sometimes I'll wake up real early because I don't want to forget about it. And she doesn't like that because then it sometimes disturbs her. Is that the way she feels that, I mean, or does she's okay with it? Or maybe you're more
Yeah,
quiet than I am.
fortunately, Daria is also a creative person, and she's also a music composer and everything. So she clearly understands what's going on, and she reacts really, really calm to that things.
No, that's good. All right. And let's talk about the angel. Who is the angel to you? And by the way,
So
I've been wanting to mention it, but that beautiful gold, and I don't know if that's an angel that's in Kiev, the one that's on top of that tower. Is that the angel, or
it,
you know what I'm
it
talking
can
about?
it can be actually. Yeah, so yeah, in Kiev on the our main square, Maidan Nezalezhnosti, the square of independence, we have really really high thing, and on the top of that there's a woman with the wings, and it's kind of symbol of Ukraine. Yeah, really really inspiring and beautiful. But the song Actually, the song, the Angel, is inspired by the fairy tale of Hans Christian Andersen with the
Oh,
same name, The
okay.
Angel.
Yeah.
Maybe not many people know this fairy tale and read this fairy tale, but it's really, really. I can't say it's the proper fairy tale for children because it's really tragic fairy tale and sad. It's the story about little boy who is suddenly passed away, and angel came to him and took his hand, and they fly away somewhere to the better place. And this little boy, he is flying above his town, looking to all that building behind him, and remembering his lifetime, remembering some moments and everything. I can say this fairy tale has some development, some finished story, but it's just kind of uh, the feeling of certain moment
Yeah.
when you're thinking about your life, when you're remembering all the good things that happened to you, and thinking about what's the things that still not happened,
Yeah.
thinking about the future that will never happen to you in that life. So
Yeah.
it's a bit complicated, but mm, tragic in the same time.
All right.
I don't know what uh, what events inspired Hans Christian Andersen to write this fairy tale, but actually he has a lot of bit weird fairy tales.
He does.
If you trying to dig uh, deeper, yeah.
All right. And then hope and pray. Is that also for the end to the war, or does it go further than that?
Hope and Pray. It was maybe one of the first song which was written for this Absolute Clarity album, and it was written maybe in 2010, very, very long before the album was released. And I would say it's a story about some man on his journey through life. Maybe he had some expectations, and he's been looking for some answers, because a lot of people, living their life, and they trying to find the sense of life. They're trying to find the answers, why everything started and where everything is going. So
And where do you belong within it?
yeah, some people trying to find these answers through religions, by reading Bible or another books for another religions, um, and maybe someone can find explanation for themselves through the religious things, but for some people it's not enough.
Yeah.
And they're still trying to find answers everywhere, through the meditation, maybe through through thinking a lot, trying to make this logical chain of events. So the song is actually about the man who is trying to find the answer to his question about life. And he's hoping and praying that one day he will get this absolute clarity in his head, when everything will be at the proper places, and he will understand what's his aim, the main goal.
And that brings back the album title and everything. Perfect. Very good.
Yeah, yeah,
What is the thunder in the distance?
yeah. Thunder in the Distance. It's a really interesting song, because it's a little bit outstanding from the album, uh, because of its maybe dancing
Yeah.
vibe,
Melody. Yeah.
some from electronic music and everything. And there was certain moment when I got an idea that maybe if we will put a bit more of dance elements to the music, the beats and everything, that should work well. And I actually tried to develop that direction. I would say guys were not really happy with that, because they came to play power metal and everything, and there was me who came with these weird ideas to involve some electronic dance music to our genre. So it was ended just with a couple of songs, and Thunder in the Distance was one of them. But actually, I was surprised that most of reviewers admitted that this song is one of the best on the
Yeah.
album.
No, I really liked it.
And back in the days, who would say that after a while there will be a lot of bands who will play power metal this way? There
Yeah.
will be a lot of pop music vibe in the power metal of in contemporary power metal.
No, you're right. Yeah, it did influence a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And then Not Your Friend. Tell us about that one.
Yeah. This song, I've got this the idea to this song pretty long time in my head, but uh, I I've been looking for the ways to fulfill this song to find the main idea, because it was really beautiful melody. It looked like it should be something dramatic and
Yeah.
everything. So after a while, maybe I turned on some kind of Shakespeare inside of me.
Yeah.
But who am I? I'm too far from Shakespeare. He's really genius writer. But this song is about some kind of tragic events between two people. And again, I can explain it that it's the life of the couple of man and woman, and something went wrong, unfortunately, in their relationship, maybe because of a bit selfishness of the man, and not he is not paid attention to something that his partner did for himself, and after a while this man realized everything, and he felt so sorry about his attitude, about his behavior, and with this song he's trying to um,
Make up
I would
for it.
say, yeah, apologize,
Oh, yes.
or he is not not noticing all the good things that another his half his another half
His other half.
did for him. Yeah.
I
So
compared it a lot to the Scorpions Still Loving You or Winds of
yeah,
Change. I mean, I got that feeling when I listened to it. Um, do you like those two songs?
yeah. It's
I think,
really good songs. Yeah, and it's really close. The vibe of this song is really close to that one. Yeah.
all right. And then the final song is Give Me a Sign. And this is uh, you guys shouting out, please let us know when this thing is going to end and when we can go back to being normal again, right? Like us, we want to get back to normalcy so badly. I mean, it was funny. I don't know if you've watched any American politics, but over here, everyone was like calling Joe Biden Sleepy Joe, and uh, things weren't there wasn't really much going on, but there wasn't much going on. It was wonderful. You didn't have wars, you didn't have, crazy stuff every single day. And people are now like, yeah, let's go back to that. And I'm
Oh
sure you
yeah.
guys are like that too. We want to just go back to enjoying the seasons and the change, right?
Yeah. As we say sometimes, the better is the enemy of good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be careful what you ask for. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to say anything else about that song?
This song is actually the second one, which I mentioned previously. The Thunder in the Distance and Give Me a Sign. They are the two songs which was made in this dancing electronical direction and vibe. So actually, when the first release of Absolute Clarity happened, it was just 10 songs without Not Your Friend and without Give Me a Sign. And after the release, uh, some Japanese label approached us and they offered us to make special Japanese release of the album.
Oh,
And I still got the two unfinished songs, which definitely should be on the album,
yeah.
but we had not much time to do that.
Mhm.
And actually, we finished that songs, and we've been we've been adding these songs as a bonus tracks to Japanese release, and actually some people were complained that the album is pretty short. It was just 10 songs, 45 minutes, and it was still not enough for someone. And with these two, the album became more finished
Yeah.
with the proper length. And on our re-release 10th anniversary edition of the album, there is all 12 songs, which is really, really good.
Yes.
And so Give Me a Sign, I would say it's again a song about some spiritual quest of people for some answers. So they sometimes raising their heads up and just asking, give me a sign. What should I do next? What should I do in my life
Yeah.
to not just waste it?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. That um, goes through the tracks on the album. And you mentioned you're still working together with your wife and other people that you can. Um, do you know approximately when you might release a new album, or is it still you've got to wait until everyone comes back and then put something together?
I can't say a lot at this moment because uh, we are trying to keep some kind of intrigue, but we have some thoughts about the future of Sunrise, even in these conditions where we are in. Uh, Unfortunately, it's still not possible to continue as it was previously. And unfortunately, we don't know, and nobody knows when it will be possible uh, to return to normal life
Yeah.
and everything. But with me and Daria, we still have a lot of ideas and everything that should be brought to life.
Yeah.
And really, really soon, we will announce something interesting about our future plans and
Oh,
everything. Yeah. So maybe it will be the new chapter, and maybe in not that direction as previous,
okay.
but we'll see. We'll see. It's, I would say, in a 1 week from now, so it's next Friday when people will hear the news from us
Oh,
about what we are prepared for the future.
do you want to talk a little bit about it now, or you're going to wait?
I would leave some intrigue
Okay.
for people to wait and to be interested in what will happen next.
Yep.
But I would say it's coming about the new chapter,
Can't
or
wait.
maybe
It's going to
even
be
new
interesting.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just ask you this. Do you have anything else you want to add that I didn't ask you, or anything else you want to talk about the album, or any about the band?
Um, about the album itself, we are really grateful to you that you found us, found this album, and make the give us this your attention and your time to make more people who knows who know and listen to that album, because it was very long ago, 10 years ago when we released it. It was really important stage for our band, really important moment in our development, because we reached some new level of our musicianship, of composing and everything. And uh, the outcome was not bad. We had no such a lot of power to bring this album to more people.
Yeah.
We are just independent band who's working without labels and everything. But it was really great thing that actually Japan reacted really good to that album, and we sold a lot of CDs to that country. It was boxes and boxes of CDs we sent there in Japan, and we're really grateful to Japanese fans who supported this release. It was really great. And actually, people from around the world reacted really well, and look into the dynamics of CD orders. It was pretty okay for independent band. So we are really grateful to all our fans who back in the day supported the release of that album, and they gave us inspiration and belief in what we are doing. And now we are grateful to all the people who came to this album these days with our like 10th anniversary edition. Someone listens to the album for the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe someone listens to the album the whole 10 years, but we still grateful for people who is staying with us, who believes in the band, and who supports Ukraine actually, because you know that all our creativity really depending on what's going on in our homeland, and we're really grateful to the people from around the world for supporting Ukraine and praying for people of Ukraine, and believing that one day that horrible things will finish and people will live in peace.
Definitely. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all your time being here and talking with me about this. And definitely, if I'm just going to repeat their name, Sunrise Band, Absolute Clarity. It's 10 years old, but you'll won't even realize it when you listen to it. It sounds like it could have been released this year. It's very good. It's the 10th anniversary edition. Please get out there and give it a listen and support these guys. They're going through a lot and they need that kind of support just to get over this until whatever happens happens, so they can get back to being like we hope normal again and not being at war. But thank you very much, Constantin, for being here today. And any last things you'd like to say?
Yeah, thank you very much to you as well for inviting me for this interview and for your wonderful review for the album. Really appreciate your support as well. And for all the people who is staying with us, thank you very much for your support again. And stay tuned to our band, follow the news, and we believe that there will be something big in the future, and there will be a lot of good things for us all. We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording and hold on just a second here.